See, 3 stacks of this is enough to get like a third of a stack of tier 2, and a third of a stack of tier 2 is enough to get like 2 tier 3s. So I basically need 64 in a square, basically. Which is going to take a little bit, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to take a nap, and I'm going to go over to this desert. We spent such a long time doing anything else. I'm going to do some exploring now. Not going to be happy about this. And I don't know if this is how this is going to work this whole time, but this is how I'm going to get there. Ooh boy, there's nothing quite... Do I have torches? I do have torches. Nothing quite like building over the abyss. I wonder if that's the dry sand. I wonder if I could just take that and complete the quest. What's with the moon? Is it like a full moon or the opposite of a full moon? Was it like a new moon or something? A no moon? I feel like that probably does something. Maybe. Again, there's a lot of new Minecraft stuff that I've just never touched. I've really had no reason to touch it because all mods are kind of on old versions. There's a giant globe over there. But I know there's a ton of stuff I'm not privy to, basically. There might even be some stuff that would be helpful that I just don't know of. Which, you know, I'll find out eventually. That or someone will tell me. Either one works for me. Turns out this entire time that if you just took 3 cobblestone, built it into a little square, it would give you infinite iron. You're a massive dummy for not knowing that. Just look at that moon move. Kinda wish I had... Ooh, I got over here fast. Am I using this efficiently? No. No. Definitely not. But it's fine. This is dried sand. Look at that. Dried sand, and there's a portal up here? Or a traveling thing? The Desert is a little house. Also, just hold on. I'm going to go ahead and collect 64 of this. Because the quest wants that. Whoa, my god. Look at all that magic stone over there. If you ever wanted to become a wizard, just go over there, apparently. I do know the wizardry stuff, kind of. I've dabbled in it. I do think that's just kind of what you have to do. A lot of mods just kind of throw you to the wolves. And I don't think there's a great onboarding, like, anywhere. I think the only thing to do is you start a mod pack. Try and get as far as you can. Quit. Come back, like, 2 years later, and just whatever information you retained, you just keep. And if you do this for, like, a decade, you'll eventually kind of know what you're doing. That is so much dirt. A lot of dirt. That's outside my wall, though. A shame. Excuse me, is there... Oh, he's got spikes. Excuse me, who's living in this little house? Duster? He's got the tiniest chest. Don't mind if I do. Name's Duster. Haven't seen a man in a while. You got anything? He's got sandstone. He's got a baked cactus. I didn't know you could bake cactus. Worms, cactus fruits, cactus plate, and a cactus clobber. I don't really need any of that. Saying all of the zombies, brother, zombie jerky is the only substance I find. It tastes awful, but once you've been living here for 15 years, you get used to it. Guy holding... Oh, he's got iron. Why didn't you move when you had the chance? I was about to. I was packing all my jerky and cactus, but then the ground shook. Now I'm stuck here. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy living in your... You know what? Here. Just so you can have something in the desert. Yeah, this place sucks. I will never come back here. Actually, real quick, I do want to check to see if there's anything in the center of this. Is it just all stinky sand all the way down? I think it's all stinky sand all the way down. It 100% is stinky sand all the way down. All right. All right, perfect. Stinky sand has been completed. That gets me some seaweed and $10. Okay. With 8 dried sand and some water, you can create regular sand. Stupid me ran out of sand, so could you make some? Okay, just get 8 regular sand. Gives me 1 to 5 buckets. Okay, that's pretty easy to do. Screens as well. It's a real shame I consumed the Communist Manifesto by accident. Rain cloud. I kind of want to get up there. How much time? I got less than a day to get there. Or yeah, less than a day, less than half a day to get there. How am I gonna get up there? By making like I can't really make a spiral staircase, can I? Not really. I think my best bet is to make a staircase starting over here. It's that or build ladders, and why would I ever want to build a ladder for? Ladders are for chumps. I only want the longest staircase imaginable. I'm not sure if I would I would say this is the best way to go about things, but it's the way we're gonna do it. I got all this cobble and I got nothing else to do. That's a lie. There's plenty of things I could be doing, but for right now, we're doing this. We'll ascend to the high heavens and only probably regret it. We're getting there, actually. This is when the harpies come and shoot me. Anything but harpies. I need to get there. I wonder if there's like the build ones. I think those are still a thing. See, I come from like the olden time when there was like MC Edit, and that's how you you did things. I did not know how to use MC Edit, to be honest. I was too young to really understand. So instead is that iron ore? Oh, I think that's iron ore in there. The only time I would use MC Edit was for like I would play an adventure map and then I get stuck. I go like, well, I'm just gonna open up in MC Edit and like delete a wall. I don't I remember there's just so many times when I would just do something dumb, like I would start an adventure map and be stuck somewhere, and I just have to like use my fist on obsidian. And there was how long was the old obsidian? Wasn't it like 10 minutes or something? I think originally obsidian took like a minute to mine with your pick. Or if it was your hand, it took you like literally 10 minutes. So I just sat there because I got stuck on a box at some point and then just kept punching the obsidian over and over. This seems like it's going to work, but the higher up I get, the more nervous I get. Right? It's a little high. I do like our spiraling various bridges. But 1 meter by 1 meter is just not all that it was cracked up to be. Like this is when my keyboard dies and I plummet to the earth and explode. You know, if there's a teleporter up here, that'd be nice. It'll get me back to my base. I do need to put torches on my bridge that leads to my base. That's a valid concern. Why is the teleporter for the tiny island there not on the island? Why is it just like next to the island? Yeah, there's all kinds of mineral. Oh, there's like nickel. I remember nickel being fairly like rare and needed for something. I can get mushroom soup. Soup. I mean, if I'm here, I'm getting the mushroom soup like right now. Excuse me, can I have some soup, please? Thank you. Don't fall in the pits. Also, let's I'm just gonna go ahead and leave right now, and we'll come back to deal with this later. Oh yeah, I had to travel to here. Just look at it. It's so big. I mean, that's what you gotta do though. Sometimes you just have to have the big bridge. Likewise, sometimes you have to have the dark bridge or the lit bridge or whatever. Just want to connect this far enough that no one murders me. Good enough. I think I'll probably do something similar, and I'll go on top of that and just go sideways to get to the tree place. Gotta be extra careful. Extra careful! Don't want to fall and die. So, Mushroom Land gets me a burger. Lost from its bigger mass. Okay. And that's it. That's the only thing there, is that it's just a mushroom island where I can get free mushroom soup. Mushroom soup is bad? When did mushroom soup get nerfed into the floor? It gives me 1 bar of food. I guess it's because it's infinite. I can just forever get like mushrooms from the cows. But if I have to make it manually, that sucks. Oh well. That's enough, right? That was 9. I mean, I only clicked through 8 of them, but I think I had a stack in my inventory still. I did. Okay, so that's a start. It's going to take a long while before we actually get the stuff together. This up, put this up. Can I just hold on to sand? Like, I have a bajillion sand, right? Jimmy gonna be happy about this sand? Take my sand. Okay, how? Let's see. I have 1 bucket on me. That gave me 2 buckets. Random. 10 coins. So 64 monster jerky and 30 zombie heads. Let me get jerky. Will give me wand blast upgrade and a bunch of money. This is just a bunch of fresh water. Fresh water is like really easy to get, right? It's just you do this and then you do this to this. And then you could just, yeah, you can just infinitely stack water this way. Hooray! Infinite water! And then that's submitted there. Perfect. Never should use all my water for sand. I was just trying to get materials. That's all. Just bring me some water. I get a free water mill. Too bad that still is like the wrong... I mean, I keep turning these machines on, but it's the wrong machines, man. It's the wrong machines. Gives GP for adjacent flowing water blocks. Source blocks do not count. So basically I have to surround this thing with like a whole bunch of just flowing water. Which I'm going to do over here. Actually, no, I'm going to do it over here next to this one. I think this is... I want to have like power generation in this direction. I'm not very good at this. Don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. Ooh, I want to make a pizza. I don't have the stuff for a pizza. I definitely don't have cheese. But if I can make like a pizza, that gives me like 24 hunger. Something crazy. Come over here, get a little bit of this. So in order to do this little machine, put this here. And it's just every adjacent block. So I think I just need to have I think this will work. Quickly do another loop because I think everything should be, if it's up high like this, I should be able to jump off the side of it by one block always. Then I just need to actually get some water in here because my little waters are only for cooking. I'll put that in there. Yay, water. Remember when we were like compacting leaves constantly? Okay, yeah, this is generating tin now. So that should just sit there. It'd be great if I had anything to use that power on. Oh well. All that sand you gave me is also but my brittle body and wait. My brittle body and compress it into sandstone no longer. You do that. Give me sandstone tools. Okay. I gotta make another one of these. Thankfully, it's not too expensive. This, that. I collect the sand, make it a sandstone, make it into tools. That's a pick. That's a shovel, or that's a axe. Sword and shovel. Anything else? Needs a hoe as well. Okay, that's the hoe. So, sword. Hoe. Pick. Axe. And shovel. Take your tools. Thank you so much. I can now make my porch look better. Be nice if I go up there and he's actually done all these things. Gave me more sand. Perfect, thanks. Really need some more sand. Better spikes. Give me some new spikes. Mine are looking dull. They're all crumbly and dull. Yeah, but that's like really expensive to make spikes, man. I can't afford that. I'm gonna have to start like getting some of this jerky together if I'm gonna ever do that quest. 64 jerky is a lot, especially if I'm eating it. My tummy rumblies. What rumblies for jerky? It's not anytime we're close. Okay, so we still have the Meadow Valley and the Tiny Forest. Trees, plants, extra ores. Pretty, so, oh, there's crops. That must be there. And then that must be ores. And we still have Cloudberry Kingdom I might be able to get to as well. I think what we'll probably do for right now is go and mine whatever iron I can from Mushroom Town. And then maybe we will be able to bridge over to Cloudberry Kingdom, jump into the water. That way I don't have to bridge there. I think that's a reasonable thing to try. I am incredibly glad I got that set up. Oh man. So very nice. Yeah, these things are still generating this thing. Comes and goes. Okay. Yeah, I'll take my ingot. Why not? What do these do? Minecraft air. I guess I could just pick any. What are these tasks? Communism detected. Like, I don't know what this does. This just tell me what I should be trying to get to? I don't know. There's a lot of tasks that are just like, get a billion things. Quest cannot be completed. Rave. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Now I can have a seizure whenever I want. Am I gonna... Well, I guess I have to walk back up here. I have to walk somewhere to teleport up the rest of the way. I think that's just a place to like leave all my like notes basically. But like I have to go out of my way to put the notes on there. Maybe if I had like really long-term goals. But I think any long-term goal could be, oh, he's just living my shadow. Okay, he died in one sack. Massive baby. Hey, have you fixed your porch yet? This doesn't look like you've even built a porch. That's very disappointing. You also don't increase this at all. A shame. Can I make these into smaller coins? No, I can't. I can't do anything with those. There's some mods let you, you know, turn like silver to copper and copper to silver. Okay, take me up to Mushroom Land. Don't know what that is. Is that a dude? Look, cows, you need to be very careful. This is a very spooky area. Statue of Denial. Psi metal plates. Excuse me? It's a statue is frozen in time, its chest carved to the word denial. Its aura is familiar to islanders across the void, yet the statue longs for its own identity. You can view quests from statues within the player's inventory on a separate tab. Do I have a quest for that? Oh, I don't have sand on me. Statue remains cold. Where did that go? I might not have that tab yet. What did it say? Anything? New quest, Denial Island Layer 1. Denial Island Layer 1. I think I have to complete this and it maybe opens downwards. Anyway, there's a big pool of water over there. I'm hoping to just jump in. How am I going to do this though? Actually, I think I just answered my own question. To make a platform. Other than being terrified of falling. Dense nickel. See, I don't even want to jump, because if I jump, I have the opportunity, if you will, to fall. I guess I can make an entire platform down here. Nothing to really stop me from doing that. I do have all this cobble. We'll make like a little safety area. See this? I'm feeling safe down here already. And other things you can tell yourself. Again, I don't like the bits. I don't like the heights. I don't want to fall. So I'm trying my best to not even have the opportunity to fall. Am I gonna want some of this iron that I'm kind of blocking over? Yes. But that's a problem for another day. Tanzanite ore. Don't know what that is. Tanzanite. Oh, it's one of the random like rubies and sapphires and emeralds stuff. I see. I don't know if I'll need that for like anything. How much cobble do I have? I'm running out of cobble. Cobble runs low. Yeah, that works for now. Just want a little bit of iron ore because I need enough to make the rest of my block that I was trying to smelt. Also, this nickel's gonna be pretty good. There's some over there. I don't really have access to that. I had access to this one though. Oop, there was more iron in there. There's even more iron. I just like deconstruct all these pillars. Probably should. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm imagining this to be like a little house where like I put windows up and I can just see forever. I don't really need that considering I already have a floating island, but I'm imagining it. Is it getting night already? Can't possibly be getting night. It's gotta be just dark. I think it's just getting dark. You know, the sun's still like, it's up there. Are there 2 teleporters down there? Why are there 2 teleporters? Oh, my water's running off the side. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I am losing out like on a good chunk of the ores because they somehow always are on the bottom. But I'm feeling a lot safer when I do this, so I can't complain too much. That's got me 7, which is 14 total. That's not terrible. My main concern is that my pick is still kind of broken. My other picks are moving in, so I guess I'm not too worried. Oh, we got greedy and it paid off. Sometimes the greed pays. I don't plan on removing this water ever. I think the water's here to stay. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, I just want to fill in that block real quick. If I come down the waterfall, I don't want to have a chance of falling into an endless pit. So I just need to bridge over there and like drop down. It actually might be easier to just bridge from there, to be honest. Dropping down would be nice, but I probably don't need it. I also would like to not be on this island anymore because it's just too spooky. I was expecting that to take a lot longer than it does. Every time I come back here, I'm just gonna put down like 3 more blocks. And eventually it'll kind of like pay for itself. Yes, I will take some delicious melon. I can make pumpkin pies. Ah, no, I think you still need eggs for that. I don't have access to tofu. I'm not sure if I really want tofu, to be honest. But regardless, I don't have access to any of that. That up, put this stuff up. Get a little bit more of the old cobble. Probably like 2 stacks of cobble. Go ahead and smelt down my iron. And then we'll just take a nap when it becomes night. And probably go directly climbing. I think that's the old plan. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's, where's my 64 dried sand? Yeah, there we go. Take it. I'm not going to eat the everlasting round flesh because that keeps backfiring on me. 16 deep iron ore is the next thing. This is like an artifact. I don't know what that means. Oddsel? Again, I don't know why I need that either. Money's kind of going up. Then there. Ooh, let's swap out the jerkies. See, it's already kind of looking nicer up there, I think. You know that, we just need to kill a couple more creepers. We're getting closer to whatever this is. Can't do anything there. This is also not really possible at the moment. 1 to 5 golden apples. Gave me 4 of them. Extra utilities manual. Does it just get a bajillion logs? I mean, I will eventually get those logs. I just have to go to the other island. The one island I keep ignoring.